So yeah, this is one thing, which is it is okay when you are starting out to fail, as I did. This is almost the first time I did outreach, or I try to actually sit down and do outreach right and be committed 100%. This is my first ever time. Did I get good results? Yes, I got 3 replies. This is actually a positive thing. I didn't get it before. I got 3 positive responses. Uh, this is a good thing. Yes, the majority of them didn't reply back, and I'm trying to solve this problem. But it is fine. This is the first of a thing. Just remember that it is fine, and you gotta have this mindset. It is fine to fail. Actually, it's not failing. You are learning. Fail at this time, learn, get the feedback, learn, improve, continue again, and you're gonna see improvement. Like same, keep the cycle in, get the feedback, see the results, improve, continue. Feedback, see the results, improve, and continue. That's it. Okay. So yeah, without talking too much about this mindset stuff, because I think I gotta go right into the technical stuff that you're waiting for. So yeah, let's actually start. Why I didn't get any good results from the outreach I did. So let's start with the first of a thing, and this is the ultimate cheat code, literally, which is you gotta have the core of the business dialed in. You have to have the fundamentals of your business dialed in before you even think about outreach. And I want to tell you, this is like until now the biggest mistake I did. You know, I didn't have my fundamentals dialed in correctly. Yes, I had some stuff dialed in. Yes, I was like kinda clear on some stuff, but not fully clear. And you have to be fully clear on this before start thinking about doing any sort of marketing for your service or your product or whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, like outreach is just a form of marketing, and I'm gonna go over that in a minute as well. So outreach is just marketing. You're marketing your service. So if you're marketing something and this thing or this service is broken, you won't sell anything. Like you won't sell anything. You won't book calls. You won't do anything. No results simply. Okay. So make sure that the core of your business is dialed in. I did this mistake, which is simply, I'm gonna tell you what exactly I did wrong from all of these ones. But let me tell you what I mean by the core of the business or the fundamentals. So the core of the business or the fundamentals simply things like your offer. You have to have a no-brainer offer, irresistible offer, value creation. You have to provide value. You know, who is your ICB or ideal customer profile? You have to understand who is your ICB exactly, 1,000,000%. Who is the person who's gonna go and buy or show at least some interest in your offer? Okay, I didn't have this. I didn't have this at all. Like it was kinda vogue, bullet points, and I thought I know who I'm working with. Like the only thing I was thinking about is I'm gonna sell to coaches and consultants. I can help coaches and consultants scale with YouTube. In fact, not all of the coaches and consultants will buy my offer. Not all of them at all. Yes, this is my niche, and I'm helping coaches and consultants. But not all of the coaches and consultants are going to buy my offer, and they won't be interested in it. You have to understand this. The only person who's gonna buy your offer or be interested in it is your ICP, your ideal customer profile. So this is an important thing. You have to understand that you sell the outcome, not the service. One of the biggest things that I was thinking about, I'm selling YouTube. I'm selling YouTube to coaches and consultants. I'm helping them with their personal brand or content, organic content. In fact, they don't care about your service. They don't care about your unique mechanism or the thing that you're gonna achieve the outcome with. I'm gonna tell you like a funny example. If I came to your business right now and I told you I'm gonna get you 50 clients a month, okay? I'm gonna get you 50 clients a month. Like, will you even think about how I'm gonna do that? You don't care. Like if I said to you, I'm gonna get you the 50 clients, you would say, okay, like get me the 50 clients. Like show me. I don't care how, but just give me the 50 clients you said or you promised that you're gonna get. I don't care if you're gonna do it through YouTube, through ads, through I don't know, a weird service that you came up with. If we're gonna do black magic to get them, I don't care. Just get me the 50 clients, right? The same exact thing. Business owners are not buying YouTube or not buying paid ads or not buying SEO. They don't care about that. They just care about one thing, which is the outcome. What I'm gonna get out of this. I'm selling YouTube. Okay, why? One thing, only one thing, and it's applied to all B2B services out there. You are selling to business owners to give them one single outcome, one end result. If you think about it on a deeper level, which is making them more money, making them more revenue and profit. That's it. You know, I don't care about your mechanism or how you're gonna do it. If you're gonna make me more money, congrats, I'm gonna give you my own money as well and invest in you. So again, make sure that you are selling the outcome, not your service. Whatever you're selling, like your mechanism or your service, just forget about it. You are selling the outcome. So understand exactly what your ICP or your niche needs and what they want. Most likely for a B2B, as I said, they only want one thing, which is making them more money. You are selling money. Understand this. You are selling money. I used to think again that I'm selling YouTube, but no, I'm not selling YouTube services or I'm not selling YouTube personal branding, you know. And this affected my articulation in outreach. That's why I told you the core of your business will affect all of the marketing channels and all of your marketing efforts. Like one of them is also outreach, you know. Of course, if you just think that you're selling YouTube and you don't understand that the prospect in front of you actually doesn't care about YouTube, just care about one thing, which is making him more money, and you start articulating, like I'm gonna do XYZ YouTube 24/7, personal branding stuff. I don't care. I don't care about this. Like your prospect doesn't care about this. So imagine articulating this in front of him. Like, would he be interested, or would she be interested? Of course not. 100%, and you won't get any replies. So yeah, this is another important one. Something like the niche and targeting. Again, I was targeting coaches and consultants, B2C coaches and B2B B2C or B2B coaches and consultants, right? But I had my targeting completely wrong in outreach because simply I knew from someone that you have to target only the big people when it comes to Dream 100, when it comes to doing Dream 100, target big people, like big accounts, and famous ones, and don't be afraid of doing that. When I hear that, I thought about it. Okay, this is actually good because imagine if I just signed a client of these big clients, I'm gonna have an amazing case study. I'm gonna scale faster and I'm gonna do this and that. But in fact, no one of these big famous business owners are going to work with you when you're starting from the ground. When you have no case studies, no results at all, no one is going to work with you. And I couldn't understand this. So in fact, I think that the person who said that, he means that when you at least get some results or took the agency off the ground a little bit, at this point you can start reaching out to big people a little bit. So I did this in the wrong way, which is at the first ever outreach lead list that I was working on, I completely targeted very, very, very big people. Like if I told you, like literally people at the same, like very, very close to the level of those people, like Alex Hormozy, Iman Gaji, and those people, like literally people at the same, almost at the same authority of these people, very big people, and very big accounts, very big business owners. And I was just thinking like that. Imagine if I worked with this. Like, if I send this person a free work, he's gonna work with me because he's gonna see me as a hustler. and is gonna like me and is gonna buy my service for 1.5k. And in fact, if I bitch my service for 1.5k, those people are big ones. They don't buy cheap services or products. If something is cheap in front of them, that means it is low value or it's not valuable. So I am selling packages around 1.5k, 2k, 2.5k, something like that, according to the amount of videos that we're creating, but, still low price, because I'm still starting out. So those people won't be interested at all in working with me at all. So this is the biggest thing I actually did wrong. The whole lead list that I've built, all of it is just big people and big accounts and big names. It's completely wrong. I understand that I need to target smaller people. You need to target smaller people at the beginning. It is okay, and they are still making money. They are not broke, but they're just not very big. So yeah, when it comes to targeting, it is very, very important. I need to take care of it 100%. Another thing, which is your mindset. So the mindset, of course, if you don't have the mindset of being able to actually sit down and do the work, and you believe actually that you're gonna see results, you won't see results, because this is actually a video that I want to create, another video, like total different video, which talks about a specific thing, which is as within, so without. That's it. I want to talk in a whole video about this concept. But I'm gonna tell you fast. If you don't believe in something, if you don't have your inner state at the same frequency of the outer state that you want to achieve or the desired reality, uh, do whatever you do, but you won't achieve it. It won't happen, you know, because your inner state from the inside, you actually don't believe that you're gonna have this one day. You actually don't believe that you're gonna get good results from outreach. You don't believe that people are going to reply back to you positively. You don't believe that people are going to be interested in what you're offering. You don't believe that people are going to book calls with you. You don't believe that people are going to be interested in the calls and eventually close deals. If you don't believe in all of that, whatever you're doing when it comes to taking actions, you won't get anywhere. Trust me, you won't get anywhere. The thing that you're not believing in, even if you're still trying to resist it, if we're not 100% clear from the inside, and this is 100%, like 101% achievable, and it is possible for me specifically, you won't achieve it other way around. Okay, so mindset is extremely, extremely important, guys, to be honest. Not just for outreach, everything, everything. One simple quote: as within, so without. Work with it. Just work with it. Understand that anything that you want on the outer side, the reality, outer reality, all comes from the inside. What is the inside? Your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, you know, uh, all of that, like simply all of the inner state in general, many, many things. And your subconscious, yeah, your subconscious is very, very important. All of these stuff are inner. You can't touch it. You can, see it. This is called inner. So if the inner is not at the same frequency of the outer that you want, forget about the thing that you want on the outer state or the physical reality. Same applies for outreach. If you don't think that you're gonna get good results from outreach, you are right, and you won't get any results from outreach. I used to think that way. I used to be afraid from outreach. I used to procrastinate for a long time, to be honest, and I didn't break this habit until I actually changed my mindset and way of thinking regarding outreach. I was afraid. I was afraid because I didn't believe that I'm gonna get good results. I didn't think that people are gonna reply back to me, and eventually I can book calls and be with these big business owners who are making 20k per month, 30k, 50k. I don't know, and I'm still starting out and I'm kind of small. I had this, imposter syndrome kind of thing, and it affected me. It affected me. But recently, I overcome it. That's why I was able to do my first ever 100 leads, outreach, or the 100 prospects, you know. So yeah, a very, very important thing. You gotta also understand the psychology behind how people buy from you online, how people are gonna buy. What is the psychology behind it? You know, understand this as well. Your funnel, understand how your sales funnel is working, how people are getting from this stage to this one until they buy. Your socials and some content, you have to put some content out there. You need to build trust. How you build trust? By putting content and have social presence. Be everywhere. Create accounts everywhere. Like if you're not being active everywhere, it's okay, but at least be everywhere. Have profile on LinkedIn, on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, here and there, everywhere. Maybe focus on two platforms to be consistently posting on them, and that's it. But try to be everywhere. Okay. So yeah, right now I'm gonna explain to you each one of them in detail, or kind of go in depth a little bit, and tell you what I did with these ones. So now I just recapped what is exactly the core of your business, or what are the fundamental things that you need to have. As I said, all of those things in front of you, those are the fundamentals. And I told you a little bit what I did wrong and what should you do a little bit, like briefly, but I'm gonna go in depth right now. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was doing wrong, like what affected me the most when it comes to not having good results from outreach. The first ever thing, and this has the highest impact, as I told you from a minute, which is the targeting. This one, this little one right here. Okay, so let me get the pen. So this one, so I can, yeah, this one. Okay, so I knew what is my niche exactly, as I said, coaches and consultants, and I'm actually working with coaches and consultants only because I want to niche down, and I have my experience working with this niche. I understand how it operates because I was working as an appointment setter before, if you're following me, and I actually did my first money online using appointment setting for a coach. I knew their systems and everything. That's why I started niching down, and I can actually help agencies, I can help SaaS companies, I can help everyone with my service, which is YouTube personal branding and building personal brands that actually grow their businesses. But I chose to work only with coaches and consultants and simply infopreneurs or people who are selling some sort of courses or info online. Only this persona. Why? Because I want to niche down at least at the beginning to be different or differentiate myself from the competition. Yeah, but the most important thing is targeting. As I told you, I targeted the right people who are not even interested in my offer. Imagine that. Imagine going to someone who's already booking like thousands of sales calls every single month, thousands of sales calls, and going to him saying, "Hey, I'm gonna book you 10 to 30 qualified appointments or you don't pay." Like literally, like I guarantee if they saw the messages that I sent, they're gonna laugh. Like really, they're gonna laugh. Like I know that. I know that. Like me myself, I'm laughing at myself right now because how stupid, I was. Like, see, a couple of weeks ago, I didn't have that thinking. I couldn't understand this stuff. Currently, when I reflected on myself and saw why this happened and why I got these bad results, I'm now currently I'm laughing at myself because yeah, it is very very hilarious. I don't know how I did that, but yeah, we are still learning. So yeah, the targeting was very bad, and this is the biggest thing. My whole lead list was very big people. Like I guarantee, if at least 50 of them was kind of small people or mid-level people, I could at least book one or two calls. Even if my offer was bad, even if I didn't have my ICP dialed in, I didn't know what is the psychology or the outcome, at least I was able to book maybe one or two calls at least. Just because I was targeting decent people who at least will give me some chance, to prove myself. But all of them that I reached out to was very, very big people. Like, what chance, bro? like really, what chance? You don't have a chance here. So yeah, this is the first thing. So pay attention to this one very, very carefully if you're starting out with outreach. The second thing, my offer. So my offer was unclear. I didn't have a very strong offer at all because I didn't understand that I'm selling the outcome. So your offer simply, if you know the value equation of Alex Hormozy, it's simply the outcome, okay, times the likelihood of achievement, okay, over the time times the effort. So I knew this value equation, I knew about it, but I didn't work with it or I couldn't grasp it fully. The outcome. So I thought the outcome is I'm gonna build a YouTube personal brand to book your calls. Yes, it is good, but not the best. You know, it is good. It is decent to book calls, but it's not the best. So I was saying that I'm gonna book you. To be honest, like no, I didn't say I'm gonna book you. Like the first ever offer that I was working with, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have any specific outcome that I'm selling or I'm offering. I said something like, "We're gonna build you a YouTube personal brand that pre-sold your leads and attract your dream clients," or something between those lines. You know, no outcome at all. Like I just very, very vague sentence or very vague offer, and that's it. Like, what is the outcome that you're gonna get me? I didn't have the outcome. This was my first ever offer. I started a little bit improving it over time. I transitioned into 10 to 30 qualified sales calls or you don't pay, but still everyone in my competition was offering the same exact offer. 10 to 30 qualified sales calls or you don't pay. Everyone, like I mean everyone, every YouTube agency out there, if you go on the landing page, you're gonna see 10 to 30 qualified sales calls or you don't pay. Like, okay, but how to differentiate yourself? How to do that? By having a better offer, a stronger one. That's why I understood exactly what my niche and what my ICP wants, their needs, what they want actually, and I integrated that into my offer. So my new offer simply is this. Let me show you. I have it on my landing page, and I'm gonna read it out for you really fast. It is more tailored when it comes to the outcome for them, and it is more specific, not a vague one as it could, or as they had it before. So yeah, this one. So coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs making at least 20K per month, we will build a done for you YouTube 24/7 sales machine that adds 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls to your calendar every month, supercharge close rate by 10 to 20%, and position you as the go-to authority in your niche in just 90 days or you don't pay. Without paid ads, doing cold outreach, hiring freelancers, creating low quality content, or putting more than 3 hours per month. So as you can see, I'm now not just offering 10 to 30 qualified sales calls. Uh, it is more specific. First of all, I have a unique mechanism, which is only for me. No one else have this name, which is a YouTube 24/7 sales machine. Um, the first outcome that I guarantee is 10 to 30, not qualified only, but 10 to 30 pre-sold. Like those sales calls, you're gonna close them instantly because they're pre-sold. So 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls, I'm gonna supercharge your close rate by 10 to 20%. This is something my ICB wants, which is increasing the close rate and position you as the go-to authority in your niche in 90 days. They also want to be the go-to authority and they want to have more trust, more credibility in their niche. All of that in 90 days, which is the time frame. The guarantee is or you don't pay, as you can see. Yeah, now this one, very, very good when it comes to the value equation. So the outcome, as you can see, the outcome is three things mainly. And by the way, all of them lead to the final end result that I told you about, which is making more money. If you book 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls, that means you're gonna make more money. If you increase your close rate by 10 to 20%, you're gonna make more money. And if you're the go-to authority in your niche, you're gonna make more money. So now, it is very, very good, better than the old one. I can make it even stronger by saying I'm gonna make you X amount of money using my mechanism, or the YouTube 24/7 sales machine, I can do that. But to be honest, I can't guarantee that right now. To be honest, when it comes to the results we have, I can't guarantee specific number of results, but I'm very sure that we can get a lot of calls and a lot of increase the close rate and make them the go-to authority. This is something I can guarantee, but still I can guarantee maybe 10 to 20k per month, as money or cash or revenue. Still I can do that. But once I'm able to do that, I'm gonna change my offer and be more confident and say I'm gonna add you X amount of money in X time frame. So yeah, likelihood of achievement is my case study. I have one case study, and my personal results. The time is 90 days, and the effort is nothing, just for 3 hours per month recording, and that's it. It is very good. So yeah, my current offer is 100. So yeah, my current offer is 100% better than before. I enhanced it a lot after I knew who is exactly my ICP, and this is the next point. Uh, Also, I couldn't understand exactly who is my ICP. I knew, like, I had some bullet points, like I got some bullet points, but the only problem is I still didn't understand who is the exact person that is going to buy this exact offer. You know what I mean? Like, the exact person that's going to buy this exact offer. Because again, not everyone is going to buy this offer. Not everyone wants 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls per month. They already book in thousands per month. Not everyone wants 10 to 20% increase in close rate. Maybe they already have a very, very good close rate, maybe 80%, maybe 90%. They don't want this. Maybe they already go to authorities in their niche. Will they be interested in my offer? Of course not. Yes, they are coaches and consultants, and this is my niche. But these people are gonna be interested? No, because my offer is not appealing for them. They don't want something like this. They don't want this outcome. You know. So yeah, that's why I understood exactly who is the or the perfect person or the perfect customer who is going to buy this exact offer in detail. Just to give you an idea, it was simply a small or mid-level coach or consultant making at least 20k per month and doesn't have a very strong social presence. He's struggling to get traffic on YouTube, or he's not even on YouTube yet. And this offer or my current offer is very ideal for coaches and consultants who are in between, not very big and not very, very small, like mid-level coaches and consultants. Simply, like in a vogue way or a kind of vogue way, this is the perfect fit for my offer. Mid-level coaches and consultants or entrepreneurs. So yeah, understand who is exactly your ICP on each one of these points in a whole video. Okay, in the future videos, I'm gonna create one video only for the offer. I'm gonna cover everything that I understand right now regarding offers. I'm gonna break it down all. Same for ICB, same for selling the outcomes, same for sales funnels, same for socials and content, same for value proposition, psychology and everything. Like each one of those ones, I'm gonna have a full video on this. So make sure to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you can actually be updated on those videos when I record them and publish them here on the channel, and you can actually benefit from them. And again, I'm sharing all of these from my personal experience. I didn't read some books and just telling you out of theory, but I actually tried those stuff. So yeah, this is the ICP. We discussed the mindset already. Okay, the value is very similar to the offer. Like if your offer satisfies all of those four elements, very good. That means equals value. You know, if you have those elements right, or you have this equation in the right way, you're gonna be valuable and you're gonna have a value proposition simply. So yeah. Now regarding socials and content, uh, I have not very good, like decent content online. I have decent social presence. At least if you go to ChatGPT and ask him who is Bilal Gaber, he's gonna tell you who is Bilal Gaber. He's gonna give you my information literally. So that means I have good social presence, not bad one. I'm on all platforms, but but I didn't have in-depth or better content or strategic content really much, I'm not posting consistently as well. That's why in the last couple of days, I worked more on my socials. I make them very clean, posted more content, uh, and simply tried to be active a little bit on social media and my other platforms, like all the platforms. Also have very clear bio. The bio is very important because when you understand the sales funnel, like this one, the funnel simply is when you reach out to someone, what's going to happen is that they're going to go to your profile. So if your profile is not clean, what I mean by clean is you have a good profile picture, name, and most importantly, bio and content. The bio, its main purpose is to sell the click on the landing page. You have the landing page and the bio. So you're gonna have the landing page on your bio, and the main purpose of your bio is to sell the click on the landing page or on the link. This is the main purpose. So you must have a very clear bio, simply in a very simple format, which is I help XYZ or I help niche achieve outcome without struggles or efforts, okay, in time frame, or you can stop at without. See how, or check how, or learn more, and maybe put an emoji like down hand emoji to the landing page so they can understand more there. Simply, your bio must sell the click to the landing page. I'm gonna show my bio on IG so you can understand. I'm showing you actually all the gems in this video, literally, like everything I learned. Like, to be honest, guys, this video, I know it's kind of long, but I'm sure that at least some of you will actually benefit from it and enhance their outreach efforts. So, as you can see, my bio on IG, I help coaches and consultants turn YouTube into a 24/7 sales machine without paid ads, outreach, hiring a team, or spending more than 3 hours per month. See how? And I have here my link to the landing page, as you can see. This is the perfect bio you can have. Just understand the psychology behind it, which is selling the click to the landing page. And on the landing page, the main purpose from the landing page is simply to present your offer in more detail. And your landing page must sell the call or must sell the appointment that they're gonna book with you or the sales call. Okay? How we're gonna do that simply if you know how landing pages are um, crafted, or if you have some sort of idea, simply have main the head or the hero part. You have your offer in a sentence. You have your target audience or niche you call out, without stuff. If you have without, simply you put your headline. You know, then you're gonna have the VSL where you go in depth and explain what you're doing exactly, explain your offer. If you have case studies, you show it in the video. Show like anything, maybe handle some objections. Uh, all of that inside of the VSL, which is this one. Then you're gonna have other elements according to your service, why they need your service, why your service is very good, all of that stuff. You're gonna put case studies down below if you have case studies, videos, all of that, screenshots, all of this stuff. And its main purpose, as I said, is just to sell the sales call, just to sell the call or the strategic or the discovery or whatever it is, that you have. Sell the call. Once you have the call, once you are on the call, now your goal is to close the deal or make sure that if it's a discovery call, so you can make the discovery. If it's two call close, you can keep it on two calls. But simply if it's one call close, you can make sure that you close them on this call. So again, the sales funnel simply is you reach out to someone, they're gonna see your profile, you're gonna check your bio, your content. If this made them interested and wanna see more, what they're gonna happen is they're gonna click on the landing page, they're gonna go there. If the headline and your offer is good, as you can see, the offer is very important. That's why it's all about the offer. If the offer is good, or the headline is good, which is simply again your offer, they're gonna watch the VSL. If you explain the offer a good way in the VSL and you show results and you have simply a well-structured VSL, what's gonna happen? Maybe they're gonna skim through the other elements. If they are convinced, they're gonna click on this freaking button, they're gonna book the call, and you're gonna close the deal, simply. So this is regarding the sales funnel as well. Socials and content and sales funnel are all the same. They complement each other. Also regarding the psychology of why people buy from you, regarding the funnel as well. So yeah. Now, finally, you must understand that outreach is just a form of marketing, and marketing without a business equals nothing. If you don't have the core, as I said, and the fundamentals, and you just go to marketing, you won't get any results. You can do that with outreach, with content or paid ads. Like all of them applies for marketing. And it's all about getting traffic on your offer. So remember that any form of marketing, as I said, whether it's outreach, content, or paid ads, they have one simple purpose or one simple task, which is generating traffic and awareness, getting eyeballs and attention on your offer. Because without attention, there is no business. And also, if you have attention, but if you don't have business or value creation part is not good or no core at all, again, it won't work as well. Every simple, box must be checked in terms of having an oiled machine that is actually working and generating you revenue and cash that you can live with. Yeah. So yeah, just about getting traffic on your offer. Again, if your offer is bad, you won't be able to make anything. If you don't have the traffic, you won't be able to do anything. If you have the traffic but can't convert the traffic, you won't be able to do anything and you won't be able to get any results. So yeah, this is business and you must be okay with that. You must be able to figure out all of this stuff. If you are at the same position as me, minimal help, minimal, opportunities currently because I'm here in a third world country, Egypt, and I have nothing in my name literally currently. So I gotta figure it out. And I'm actually enjoying doing that. So I don't have any problems. And make sure also to don't compare to, and also make sure that you don't compare yourself to other people, your age, younger than you, older than you, achieved what you want, then achieve what you want. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Only compare yourself to your older self. Compare yourself, like for me, I see myself as versions. Like each year, I'm a different version. So currently, I'm 17. So this is my 17th version of me. This is the 17th version of Bilal. What I do is I compare the 17th version to the 16th version, and see there is a difference or no. Currently, there is a massive difference in just 1 year, to be honest. Again, like when I'm 18, I'm gonna compare myself of my 18th version to my 17th version. There is improvement or no? If yes, awesome, I'm on the right path. But like whatsoever, I don't compare myself to anyone because I already know that people who are, I don't know, like 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds already making millions, maybe 16-year-olds making millions, and they already achieved what I want to achieve. Do I care? No. Why? Because I know that if I have the same inner state that they had before they achieved that success and this reality that they are in right now, I'm gonna also do the same, because it's all about arriving there. It's not about who will arrive faster. No, it's just about will you arrive or not. If you arrive, congrats, now you won. If you didn't win. That's it. It's not about getting there at 13, 14, 16, 17, 20, 21, 25, 30, 40, 50. Who cares? You're the only one who cares about yourself and you are the only one who puts goals for yourself. So make sure also to don't compare yourself to anyone. Think long term, focus on yourself, put yourself at least 10 years of consistent working. Like for me, I put for myself 10 years, a whole decade of just mastering myself on all aspects, not just business. 10 years for mastering myself, and I'm seeing those 10 years as an investment. I'm investing 10 years of my life so I can live maybe like God knows maybe 40 years, 50 years, the next 60 years. I don't care. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not existent tomorrow. Who knows, you know? But anyways, I'm just giving you an idea. Invest some time, give yourself some time, you know, so you can at least be able to taste the fruits of your labor later on, you know, for years. Like if God wills, you're gonna have amazing life and amazing lifestyle. So yeah. So finally, just to give you action steps before ending this video, because I truly want to make sure that you benefit from this video. Um, the first other thing that I want you to do is, as I said, make sure to work on your fundamentals first. So if you're currently doing outreach, stop for a moment. It's fine. Or you can at least keep going, maybe do lead gen or some simple tasks, but put your main focus on your fundamentals. Master your fundamentals, understand everything, learn online if you don't have access to anyone who help you. I learned all of that from YouTube. Literally, the same platform that you're watching me on right now, I learned all of that from it. Literally. I'm gonna tell you some people to do that or to learn from. Go to Daniel Fazio. If you know Daniel Fazio, it's fine. Go there, learn from him. If you don't know who he is, search Daniel Fazio on YouTube. You're gonna see his channel. Learn from him. Amazing guy, to be honest. According to your niche, I don't know what business you're running, but there are, you know, authority figures in that niche. Go learn from these people. You know, it's fine. Learn from their free content. This is your only option right now. You know, yes, you're gonna get nurtured, and maybe someday you're gonna think about buying their course or coaching program, but it's fine. You know, just learn from what is available right now, so you can actually make progress. Okay, so work on your fundamentals. I wanted to come up with a proven work outreach strategy, and this is actually what I'm working on right now. So, as I said, right now I almost finished my fundamentals, and I'm working on right now the outreach strategy that I'm gonna utilize. The same strategy simply, which is sending value upfront, but I'm gonna tweak a lot of things, my copy, my strategy, my follow-ups, all of these things, like the messaging, and I'm gonna try it again with the second lead list that I'm gonna reach out to. So yeah, come up with the outreach strategy. Make sure that if you don't have any case studies or anything at the beginning, you're still starting out, make sure to send value upfront. Whatever it is, send genuine value upfront. It's okay. You don't have anything else, uh, send value simply, whatever it is. Like for me, I send maybe long videos explaining like an audit, you know, scripts, content ideas, because I'm a YouTube agency, content agency. I'm sending these type of stuff. See what's worked best for you and do it as well. After that, I want you to be consistent outreach every single day. Also, every single day, reach out to people. Uh, for the first lead list that I reached out to, I was sending like the best days, I was sending five in a day, five outreach messages in a day to five leads. On the worst days, I was sending maybe one or two, you know. So yeah. Also send at least 100 ICB leads, then get a feedback based on the results. So at least send to the first 100. Don't make any adjustments unless you send to the first 100. Once you finish the first 100 leads, see the feedback, see the results, what you got. Did you get good results? Did you get bad results? What happened? What happened exactly? And again, reflect back. If bad results, ask yourself why. Is it because your offer is bad targeting? What exactly the problem? And try to fix it. If you booked calls, you know, people showed an interest, then you are on the right path. If people showed interest and you booked some calls, then you are on the right path. Just do more volume and you're gonna get there, you know. And also make sure, like as a final tip, once you get that initial cash flow coming in, invest in coaching and mentorship. This is something I'm gonna do personally. Once I have this first or initial cash flow, I got to learn from someone who achieved what I want to achieve exactly, and it will make the process much, much faster, you know, 100%. I hope I can do it right now, but unfortunately, I don't have access to that. But I'm gonna do it, you know. We're gonna do it. So yeah, this is everything on my end. I know this video was very, very long for you, but to be honest, I actually think and I believe that at least come up with one single idea that is valuable to you and can help you a lot with your journey and with your business. So If this is true, make sure to like this video, subscribe to keep up with the following content, and simply keep up with my journey. And yeah, this is everything on my end. I appreciate your time and peace.